STAAR Review, page 35, solutions of systems of linear equations. So, on the last video we talked about setting up the equations. Now we're going to solve. Before we do though, let's go through these notes because there's some special cases. The typical system of equations is going to have one solution. The lines are only going to cross once. And because lines don't bend, you will never have two solutions to a system of equations. You could have one because they cross. Or if they're parallel lines that will never cross, you could have no solutions. Or if you graph both lines and realize they're the exact same line right on top of each other, you can have infinitely many solutions. These are the only three possible types of solutions: one, none, or infinite. Okay? Here, I want you to look at on your own time. This is how one way to solve and get the one solution by graphing in the calculator. I'm going to show you that in just a second, and I'm also going to show you another way by doing the equations in the calculator. Let's go to page 36. We're going to do three examples here. Okay, so we're going to use the calculator to get the solutions to these. So let me grab a calculator real quick. We're going to do number one. I'm going to go to my scratch pad, graph, clear out any old stuff, doc B, and I go back. And what I'm going to do is type in 2x minus 4. Y equals 2x minus 4. Hit enter. There's my line. Hit tab. I'm going to type in the second one. Y equals 2x plus 3. They look parallel. They look like they're never going to cross. Do they have the same slope? We talked about that on a previous video. If they have the same slope, but they have different y-intercepts, guess what? There are no solutions. There's no solution because they never cross. Okay? Let's do another one in the graph screen. Let's doc B to get rid of that. Let's go back. Y equals half x plus 6. Okay, enter that. Okay, hit tab. Y equals 3/6x plus 6. Okay, let's type that in. Now 3/6 reduces to a half. So watch carefully when I hit enter. You see the blue line here? It's now the red line. It's kind of a purple line if you look, right? Because it's the exact same line. That is an example of infinitely many solutions. Now this last one is another special case. We have the same slope again. Y equals negative 3x minus 8 and negative 3x plus 5. Already we should be thinking this is probably parallel. Let's go ahead and doc B, type them in again to make sure if you want, or you may be happy just saying that. Negative 3x minus 8. And hit tab, y equals negative 3x plus 5. Parallel. Okay, same slope. They're going to be parallel, no solution. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to show you. I'm going to make up a couple real quick. Okay, these are not in here right now because I want you to see how you can get the solution by analyzing the graph. So let me make up a couple of ones that are not a special case. Let's say I have y equals 2x plus 3. Okay, let's say I have y equals, I don't know, negative 3x plus 2. Okay, they have one solution. I'm going to show you how to get that exact solution in the calculator. You ready? We're going to go to Menu, Analyze Graph, find the intersection where the lines cross. You get the same little line that we used recently with lots of other graphs, right? You can go to one side, you click, you drag. That is my ordered pair solution, negative 0.2, comma, 2.6. All right? Make sure you practice that. I'm going to show you another way. This is a way that we learned in the school year. Let's say that we need to do the two equations and we just want to find the solution without graphing, okay? And you can use whichever way you want to. Okay, we're going to go to Menu 3 for Algebra, Solve System of Linear Equations. We have two equations. We have x and y in our equations. You just type in the top equation, the whole thing, y and everything. Y equals 2x plus 3. And then you arrow down, type in the next equation. Y equals negative 3x plus 2. You hit enter. It gives you the same answer. Now this one gives you in fraction form. If they have it like that in the word problem you're doing, it might be better. Or you can always convert it to decimal in the calculate screen, like negative 1/5. Watch this, negative 1/5. Control enter. There's the negative 0.2 we saw doing the graph way. So these are two ways to easily get the answer in the calculator when you're doing systems of equations.